Hey, Treasure History. Happy Thursday. Today's essential question is, what are the basic beliefs of Hinduism? Please pause your video and copy the essential question in your notebook. Please draw your vertical line for your notes and draw your two boxes. Yesterday we learned about the great cities of the Indus Valley, Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. Do you remember some of the innovations that came from this region? So Hinduism is a major world religion back in the Indus Valley and even today. Today it's the main religion of India and it's practiced by people with Indian backgrounds all over the world. Here's a map of religions that are practiced in India today. And as you can see, Hinduism is shaded brown and it covers almost all of India. Here's a pie chart that shows the major religions practiced in the world. Please answer the questions to show that you understand the information in this graph. Hinduism is a very old religion, so old that it began before recorded history. No single person started it. It developed slowly over a long period of time. I'm talking thousands of years. This religion became what it is today. In the 2nd century BC, people called Aryans migrated into northern India. This map shows the Aryan migration. This is where they started. And the arrows show all the different places that the Aryans migrated to. As you can see, one of these places was down to the Indus Valley. Some historians credit the Aryans with bringing parts of what later became Hinduism to India. The Aryans were warriors from Eastern Europe. Nobody knows exactly why they left this area. Many settled down here and stayed by the Indus River. And many parts of Aryan religious beliefs are found in the Hinduism that's practiced today in India. Archaeologists think that the beliefs of the Aryans and the people of the Indus Valley combined over time to form what's now called Hinduism. So let's pause and copy these essential ideas in our notes. Hinduism is the major religion practiced in India today, and it began in the Indus Valley. All right, so the Vedas are the holy books of Hinduism. Early Hindu religion, then, is called Vedism, which is named after the Vedas. The Vedas are a collection of sacred texts, including verses, hymns, prayers, and teachings, and the language that they're written in is called Sanskrit. It's an ancient language. According to Hindu beliefs, Sanskrit is the language spoken by the gods. The Vedas were taught orally for hundreds of years, which means people told them out loud before they wrote them down. Remember, this religion started before there was writing in the Indus Valley, and so people had to pass down all the stories by words. The Vedas are still read today, and the 4 major books that people still read make up the main holy text of India. Compare it to the Christian Bible. Let's pause and copy down these details about the Vedas. So the Hinduism that people still practice today in India is very complicated. Many beliefs, many forms of worship, different ways of praying, and thousands of deities, deities means gods, all exist side by side. So with thousands of gods, there's literally a god for everything in the universe. Therefore, Hinduism is not called a polytheistic religion. We remember polytheistic means many gods. Hinduism has way more gods than that. We call Hinduism pantheistic. Pan is a prefix that means all. And basically what pantheistic means is that gods are everywhere, and everything is a god. Even humans are part of gods. Nature is part of God. Everything's connected, and everything is part of one God. So here's a picture that represents Hindu pantheism pretty well. There is one central God that composes everything else in the universe, but this God can show itself in many different ways. It can show itself in other gods, can show itself in the form of a human or an animal or the universe. It's all connected into one, but it shows many different faces. There are so many gods in this religion that you can't look anywhere without seeing a god. So let's copy this definition of pantheism. Remember, pan means all, theism means God, so all are gods. The belief that everything is God and God is everywhere. Pause and copy. Today you'll learn about one of Hinduism's primary gods, Shiva. But as you learn about this interesting god, Shiva the Destroyer, keep in mind that Hindus believe that he's just one part connected to all the other gods. He's not a god by himself. He's just the face of all the gods, which is connected with the entire universe. Please return to your playlist and you'll watch a video about the god Shiva.